Hey everyone, thanks for taking a look at this. I am working hard to AI enable Rachel, but really just so that Rachel can understand questions and serve up content related to those questions. So natural language questions through an AI model. The modeling and indexing would all have to happen on very powerful machines. And right now, the stuff that we're using to do this sort of indexing on Wikipedia would take about 49 days. And so there's a lot of upgrades in storage and compute power that we would need to make for all of our content. But at the end of it, I've done it for a few smaller pieces of content. You can search things on Rachel in a natural language. So what should I learn in first grade? And after you search that, it is understanding the question, and it is guiding back answers from each of the different content modules, answers to those questions. So there's a primary English 1 showing up. This is teaching credentials, practical series. Wikibooks has a guide to first year teaching. And in WikiHow, this is obviously it's preparing yourself for middle school, but it's going to get you close, right? It's not going to be perfect, but it's understanding the question. So a user doesn't have to know the word photosynthesis to search for photosynthesis. They can search, how do plants grow? And the AI is understanding that topic, and it's going through all of the sets of content that we've created these specialized indexes for through a pre-created AI model, loading that AI model onto the Rachel device itself, running Ubuntu 24. So far, doing this on the smaller sets of content has cost us about $2,500 in compute power on AWS, as well as upgrading some of our internal components to serve this content back to Rachel. And it's something that I think would be really, really neat and valuable across all Rachel devices. It will even work on some of the medical content, which we would expand on. But if it's, I am pregnant and I have a fever, it will understand that sort of, right now we don't have a lot of medical content indexed yet. This is part of what I'm looking for money for. But within WikiHow, it's going to help you reduce a fever. Or it's right now it's limited to 2 results per content set, and then you can search more within a particular content set if you think that there might be more things that you want to see. So really the goal would be to expand this to all of the content on Rachel, as well as bring in new content, but we need some financial help to make that happen. So looking for about 50,000 to do this in English, and once we're all set up with the hardware, imagine we can do this in Spanish for about half that cost as well. If you're interested in supporting this, would love to hear from you, figure out how we can make that happen. I really think this would be a really useful addition to the Rachel platform if we could get it together going forward. Thank you.